Hi there, my name is Derek and welcome to GamerBody. It's been a little over 6 months since my initial review of the U-Powex bands, so I'm doing an updated review for you here. The U-Powex resistance bands set are 5 different colored resistance bands ranging from 10 to 50 pounds of resistance. If you combine all of the bands together on, say, one of the handles, you can actually be using 150 pounds of resistance. Taking a look at my initial purchase, I bought the U-Powex bands for $22.97 on October 16th, 2019 from Amazon.com. After taxes, the total came out to $24.75, which I feel is well worth it for this product. However, the price has currently jumped quite a bit on this product, coming in at $45.99 with $5.99 of shipping. So it has more than doubled the cost from the initial time I purchased it. Even though I feel like this price is still worth it for these bands, that is a steep price hike, but I know a lot of equipment is hard to come by while we're having this virus going around and quarantine keeping everyone at home. Now, if you do decide to buy the U-Powex resistance bands, you will receive 5 different colored bands. I'm going to go over what the resistance for each is now. Starting off, we have the yellow band coming in at 10 pounds of resistance. Next, we have the blue band with a resistance of 20 pounds. Moving on to the green band, this one is 30 pounds of resistance. The second to last band is the black band, coming in at 40 pounds of resistance. And the heaviest of the bands is the red band at 50 pounds of resistance. Included are 2 foam grip handles that attach to the resistance bands via a carabiner that's on the end of the bands and attaches to a loop on the handles themselves. You will also receive 2 identical ankle straps that wrap around your leg and attach via Velcro. Just a quick note, I never really use the ankle straps. If I do, I use them as another set of handles, but I really have never used them for actual ankle or leg-based exercises. You will also receive a door stopper here, and this one's actually pretty good. It does work in my door. However, my doors don't close the right direction when I'm inside in my office, so I don't really use the door anchor all that much. But if it is a door that works well for you, which means that when you pull towards you, the door is actually closing, not opening, then this will work quite well for pretty much all doors I can think of. And lastly, you do get a little workout guide. However, I did lose mine quite early on and I don't have it anymore, but I just use my own programming, so it doesn't really matter for me. With that, let's jump into the pros and cons list for the U-Powex resistance bands after using them for a little over 6 months. The first pro is the price, and I really wish they were the same price that I bought them at under $25, but even at around $50, I still feel like they are worth it for what the quality I've got out of them over this amount of time. I'd still go back and rebuy them for $50 even today just because of the quality I have received with them. Jumping off of that, the quality and durability of these resistance bands has been awesome. Again, it's been almost 7 months now really since using them, and they still feel like they're just as good as day one. They might have a little more dust on them and stuff, but there's no tearing, they haven't broken, I haven't slapped them across my chest or face or anything. They've worked excellent for all of my programming, and I do use them for multiple exercises each and every week. My next pro is that it has a very good door stopper versus some of the recent purchases I've made for testing resistance bands. If you did watch my unboxing of the Black Mountain bands, you'll know that I hated that door stopper because the door stopper piece was tiny, and if I put it on the bottom of my door, it would definitely come out with having the bands hit me across something like the chest or face. However, the door stopper with the U-Powex bands is really great. It's big enough so if I put it on the other side of the door and I pull, it's not going to come out under it, again slapping the band across my body. And my last pro, and a really big one, is that these are my go-to for when I go traveling. When I do travel, I'm not really looking to take a lot of equipment with me as it needs to fit in my current bag, and the bag for this fits very well inside my carrying suitcase, so these have gone to places like Mexico on vacation and other things like that where I'm just traveling around and need a little more resistance to continue using them for my exercises. With that, let's jump into my cons list for the U-Powex bands after using them for 6+ months. These aren't that great for things like assisted pull-ups. If you're looking to do assisted pull-ups, I highly recommend either the WODFitters resistance bands or the Undersun resistance loop bands. And my last con, which was actually in my pros as well, but it's the price right now is just a little bit disappointing as it has doubled over in price. Even though I'd still buy them at this price, it's just because it's doubled, it's kind of disheartening, and I wish it would drop back down to the normal 25 or less to buy this product. Also, there are some sketchy things I've seen over at Amazon.com with U-Powex, such as the Fitness Insanity resistance bands I'm pretty sure are sold by UPOWEX as well. And I noticed that the reviews got completely reset. So I wonder if they rebuilt their store on Amazon, or maybe they took down the store because they were running low on product. But I just noticed that because I used to have in my initial review like over 3,000 reviews, and now I'm looking, they only have a couple hundred. So that's kind of scary to me. So if things do go the wrong way and I stop trusting this company, I would drop that product and move over to something like the What If Hit resistance bands. But as it stands right now, I haven't come to that conclusion yet, so I am still using the U-Powex bands right now. So my last question is, would I buy the U-Powex resistance band set again? And this is a yes or a no. I would definitely buy them at the standard price of $25 because that is a steal for the quality of these resistance bands. However, if I do find that I don't like this company, because I'm going to continue researching them, because if I find that they're doing shady things, I would drop them and go to, again, like the What If Hit resistance bands. But as it stands, I would definitely buy them again, even for the $50 price tag, because these bands have lasted, again, 7 months without any issue, and I don't see them ever, or really in the near future, breaking down in any way. Hopefully they do last years and years to come, and that I get a lot of good value out of them before having to buy or switch over to a new brand. And please tell me that they're not doing these shady practices behind the scenes. And that about wraps it up for this review of the U-Powex resistance band set after testing and using them for a little over 6 months. If you did like this review, please like and subscribe to GamerBody for more videos just like this one. Also, make sure you head over to gamerbody.com. There you can take a look at my current home training program, the equipment I own and use, as well as resources I am learning from in order to build muscle, burn body fat, and gain confidence, all from the comfort of home. And that's it, so again, please like and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video. Be fit and game on.